Good morning, my name is Stephen Briffa. I'm the Managing Director of the Network Pacific Group of Companies. This morning I have Silvana Di Camillo, a property manager with Network Pacific Real Estate. Recently, Silvana won the Victorian Commercial Property Manager of the Year award for the REIV. So we're going to have a bit of a chat and talk about Silvana and how she got to this position and in fact what she's doing in the real estate industry. So Silvana, welcome. And how are you?
Thank you. Good. I'm good. I'm overwhelmed.
So Silvana, you must be very excited.
I am very excited.
I bet you. Not only have you won the award, this award, in 2022, but correct me if I'm wrong, you also won it in 2021.
Yes,
Is that right?
Yes.
So you've won it 2 years in a row as the best commercial property manager in Victoria. That's an incredible.
It's an amazing honour to win that.
Absolutely. So let's dig in a bit here. Let's go back to the beginning, shall we? Now, you started off back when you were 18, 19, I believe, as a pastry chef. Is that true?
Yes, I did an apprenticeship.
Tell us a little bit about that and where did you work?
I worked at a few places. One of my most memorable ones was Jean-Jacques by the Sea.
Right.
And they were in St Kilda on the foreshore there, and I was their pastry chef.
And how long were you doing that for?
3 years.
Wow. So you can make us some terrific desserts on a daily basis, is that right?
I could.
Okay, I'll have to talk to the team about that. I'm sure we'll put the orders in. And then after that, I believe you at some stage went to Telstra.
I did.
Is that
they were
correct?
Telecom back then.
Okay.
A long time ago.
Wow, that was a long time ago.
There in payroll and then administration.
Yes.
For a number of years into the management there. Then I went off and had my daughter, and when she was about 5, I started for a pharmaceutical company as their proofreader, and from that I did that for about 5 years or so, and then I found you, Stephen.
Fantastic, you found Network Pacific.
That's
well,
correct.
Good on you. And that was about how long? How many years ago?
That was in 2011.
2011. So it's been about 11 years.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Now we should say that when you joined Network Pacific, you didn't originally start off as in the real estate area.
No.
I think by memory, you started in the levy department. Is that correct?
And in actual fact, if you remember, when I started, I had no knowledge of any of our procedures here in the accounts because I went into accounts.
Yes.
So yeah, worked from that. Got a handle on all the different software and features, things we were using, and yeah, so I was in there for a number of years in the accounts team.
And you did a great job. Great job. And that's, I think, where we saw your talents. And we commandeered you across to the real estate side of the business. And in fact, you started there as a property manager.
Yep.
And worked your way up to a commercial property manager, and have been doing that for about 5 or 6 years, I think.
Yes, and now we're up to 5 or 6
That's
now.
right.
Doing that.
And
definitely.
And I guess halfway through that process, we had COVID. Wonderful COVID. So not only did it you thought you were settled in that role, and then all of a sudden, with over, I might add, close to 500 property managements that this lady looks after on an annual basis, we all had to be locked up in our homes and try and find a way not only to work but communicate with our clients on a daily basis. And I think what made it worse and much more challenging was the fact that being in commercial property management, of course, all of our retail clients were severely affected by the COVID environment, and we had to spend a lot of hours on the phone, on Zoom meetings, trying to negotiate a way forward with our clients.
And it was hard.
And of course, the tenants, and that was
very
a
hard.
Very difficult period.
It was.
I certainly recall it, and certainly glad to be back in the office now, and things are slowly getting back to normal.
It is great to be back.
You've won this award because of, I believe, the amount of work that you had put in and the challenge that COVID presented you. And I know for a fact that you were working Saturdays, Sundays, late at night. trying to negotiate some of these transactions?
Well, look, and a lot of it, just the owners just wanted to at least talk to you and just make sure you were there in the background trying to do something for them. Like, a lot of them did know that the pressures everyone was under at the time, but they were really understanding, but just they needed someone to be able to talk to and say, okay, what can you do for me? And we came up with some sort of ideas and things that we could do to ease the strain on all of them that they were all feeling.
So at that time, how many phone calls were you making a day? Do you recall roughly?
It was non-stop, but I don't think we did a calculation, but it was definitely up over 30 range.
30 phone calls, and each phone call with a landlord would probably go for about 20 minutes.
Yeah, it was taking a while.
So that's a lot.
Part of it is you've got to listen to them and let them say what they're feeling and what they're going through.
And then emails would have also ramped up.
They did.
I can imagine. But the good news is that you certainly worked your way through that. It was, without a doubt, it was a difficult period.
Oh, it really was.
For everybody. And the REIV obviously has recognised that 2 years in a row.
I know, that was exciting. That first one was on Zoom, so it was we're all dressed up and staying at home. But that was really exciting, and to win that I think I did actually have a cry. It was just overwhelming because of the amount of work that we did put in for those 2 years, year and a half. So it was very emotional. But it just showed, you just got to put in the effort, and you just got to keep working, go there for your tenants, for your landlords, be there for them and try and get solutions for them. And that's really what we were trying all this time to do, and succeeded with some of them, so it's really good.
Well, I think what was nice about this year, in fact, was we had the ability to go to Crown Casino.
Which was amazing.
In the Grand Ballroom. I think there was about 800 odd people at that presentation. And you got to feel the vibe, you got to feel the excitement of winning that award and going up on stage and receiving it. So that must have been very exciting.
Oh, that sort of made it even more special, because we hadn't been able to do it the year before, and no one really was going out anywhere, and it was just
amazing.
A wonderful night. REIV put on a beautiful show. It was incredible.
And it doesn't stop there, because now, as is always the case, that once you've won a Victorian award, you're then up for the National Award, which is being held in March.
Oh, wow.
Of 2023.
Terrific.
So you'll be competing against your peers in the various states of Australia. So
that'll be hard.
we certainly wish you luck for that.
Thank you.
And hope you have every success when it comes to winning that award for next year. So that's a very exciting time.
Fingers crossed.
Oh yes, and you've certainly displayed a huge amount of work ethic and loyalty and commitment to your clients, which are the pillars of the Network Pacific Group.
That's right.
And the key to that is that, interestingly enough, not only did Silvana manage to work hard and assist all of her clients, but what had happened during that period was that she was doing such a good job that in fact her client base grew over the COVID period, because she was actually getting referrals to brand new properties, brand new service department buildings where people were having difficulties, and you were known as the commercial manager with the magic solution, and you'd be able to solve all their problems.
I was getting there, helping as much as I could, definitely.
Now you've fallen into this industry, and you've certainly been recognised for the hard work and effort that you've put in. So do you feel now this is a calling? This is something that you've found your groove?
I don't know. I couldn't do anything else. I absolutely love it. Look, as much as it is hard, and you're there Saturday, Sundays, late night. It's what I love doing. It's what I'm supposed to be doing out there. It is a calling, and I'm absolutely loving it. It doesn't matter how tired I am. I might whinge, I might complain, but I absolutely love what I'm doing, and wouldn't want to do anything else.
Yeah.
Really
the road to success is paved with many obstacles and stones and pitfalls.
Oh no, I did have many.
And you certainly kept on getting up every time and saying okay, because you're very resilient, certainly from what I saw and working with you, and hence the reason why.
Well, if you remember when I started with you into the real estate side, I was 50, just about to turn 50, so I was really worried about changing my role and being able to take on all these different sort of situations, being at that age and training. I thought, oh, how am I going to do this? But yeah, you helped, everything, all the resources you gave me.
Well, you also did the REIV course as well.
Yep, definitely.
And you've obtained your agent's rep, so you're working, on that great platform moving forward. But I just want to say congratulations and thank you on behalf of the Network Pacific Group, because you certainly make us proud, and you certainly are an individual that deserves success and recognition. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Stephen.
Nice to have you. And on behalf of Network Pacific Real Estate, we would certainly like to thank all of our clients for supporting us over the last couple of years, and certainly Silvana for helping her win this fabulous award. So on behalf of Network Pacific, we'd like to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas.